And hello, folks. We're going to do classic book review. Okay, read when I'm stressed out. I read the classics, and one of my favorites is Off on a Comet, written 1872 or 1877. I can't remember. Or in French, it's Career of the Comet in French. They made a movie. It's on Tubi. Valley of the Dragons, 1961. Just the title the same and a few odds and ends and the characters totally different. But it's a fun movie. If you like cave people, dinosaurs, volcanoes, comets, this is the one you want to check out. It's on Tubi. It's free. Valley of the Dragons. Okay? Off on the Comet is basically one of Jules Verne's lesser works. It was attempted back in the 50s and 60s, made movies out of it. That was the only one. Columbia Pictures had a hand in it. A lot of places had. Universal, one of the major motion picture studios, but they were getting sued by Jules Verne's heirs and also by 3 comic book companies, which already put out comic book versions. One that was Columbia had special effects. The movie was never released, and the film stock was destroyed in a fire. Okay, it was only 25%. There were several charges in the book. One of the character, a moneylender, was called anti-Semitic. Or was an anti-Semitic character. He was Jewish. He was a moneylender, a businessman. But the way at that time in France, a lot of French people were thinking like today in a woke culture against the Jewish population. Okay? A lot of people don't read that. That's why you need English A1. Okay? That's why I had to explain to the PhD on Off on the Comet in Career on a Comet. And she totally screwed up that one on the IQ test. And I explained to her, it's a very good book. I had to get the comic book version for her because her IQ level is 112 to 124, which is, okay? And I explained it. Then we read quietly. I let her read it out loud. And we had coffee. And now she understands the book. Okay? That raises her IQ level a little higher. We're going to go through a series of books because they never taught her this in college. And she has a PhD. All right? A lot of people on the phones, okay? If you have an iPhone, doesn't matter what series it is, you have this button right here, okay? Trouble is, you have to take it to the shop if you're doing a lot of live streams because you have ghost memory in here. This is an older model. Older models will build up ghost memory. You have to take it where you bought it, any of these, phone stores can do it. Any of the clerks or the techs back there will clean it out in 20 minutes. Same thing with iPads. Okay, every 2 years, you have to get a new iPad because you built up ghost memory. All right, if you do live stream, it's going to reach a point where it will fail. It'll stay on signal, but you get that swirling motion in the frame. That means you have too much ghost memory built up into your phone and iPad. And one of these days, it's going to go kablooey, and your phone won't work. All right, I keep telling this to people. Always do a laptop, not Chromebook is lousy for this. They haven't adjusted it right, so it's AP system, but it has problems because it's on a Google-based system. All right, if I were on Dell, this would never happen. But remember that. All right, and back to our story. Off on a Comet. They keep the duel from the book, and also they keep Algeria and stuff, and the second's blown away by a storm after the comet hits the Earth, takes a piece of the Earth, and transports it into outer space with the comet. The comet is a small sphere of being mashed, ice, water, whatever, minerals, repeating hitting the earth every year. And nobody knows it because all they think it's a hurricane, it's a freak storm. But this planetoid hits the earth exactly the same spot throughout the world in its orbit. So what part of the orbit of the world the asteroid would hit it and pick up, animals, dinosaurs, mastodon, cave people, our present heroes. Okay, you have English, French, you have a Spanish boy, you have an Italian goat herder kid, you have a Jewish moneylender or businessman. Everybody gets picked off, ships, people, parts of the ocean, stuff like that. And then you have a big ball of collected animals, time periods of the earth. Okay? So, they tried to make a movie. They made several comic books. This one would be a great movie for Netflix if done in a series or anime. Now, they tried to do an anime in Japan. They had some problems because Verne's heirs survived to this day. And they keep suing people. All right? Like I said, off on the Comet, you have the two protagonists. They survived, kept that into a movie. They only have dueling pistols, so 2 shots each. And after that, it was gone. What they didn't put into the movie was both men carried matches. That's why they started fires. Okay? Remember, this is the early 1870s, in that decade when Paris was a Paris Revolution, Paris Communist seizure, the whole thing. Paris 1872. You should read the history about it during the Prussian and French War, or Germany and French War. A lot of people, or Franco-Prussian War. A lot of people ask me, why is this important? You read classic books to improve your head. All right? I'm going to work with a PhD and we're going to read Shakespeare. Okay, a lot of people do not read Shakespeare. I ask them, yeah, I heard of Romeo, Juliet. No, we're going to do Richard III. Okay? It's a harder text. And we're going to, she's going to explain to me about why Richard did what he did. All right, folks, I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Remember, do something good. Okay? Plant a garden. While your garden's growing, read a classic book. The classics. All right? Something to improve the mind. Harder the classic is, stronger the mind is. Plant a garden. Learn how to process and save. Learn how to speak another language. All right? And be good to yourself. And do something good for your neighbors and friends. It's winter time. It's the holidays. Christmas and Thanksgiving is not canceled. I had to change a few things today because I went to the bank, deposited the church's money, paid a few bills, went over to the market, which is my wholesaler, and I got enough food for 152 people. Okay, that's Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, we're still doing the food boxes. A lot of you, I don't know what the hell you're doing, we know what Biden and the rest of the world screaming, World War III, World War III. Stop doing that. All right? Be calm. Okay? Carry on. Don't panic. All right? A lot of you, like Dad on YouTube, is freaking out. Well, don't you have another job? Don't you have investments? Okay? Stop that. We are not sheeple. But I'm Dad on YouTube. Sheep piss and poo in line before they get butchered. I know, I killed a few of them. All right, I do it old style. I am very busy. All right. I tell a lot of people, all right, don't panic. Don't listen to the crowds. All right. Be a nice person. All right. What have you done? All right. Did you run for political office? Did you check out who's the pervert in your local school? That's usually teachers. Check out what's going on. Investigate. Do your own research. All right. Do not do like half the news agency. We help Hamas kill innocent Jewish people. That's a big scandal. CNN. Yeah, we were watching them chop off babies' heads. That's a war crime. All right, you're no longer a reporter, you're involved. All right, New York Times, CNN, and NBC. All right, folks, I'll let that sink into your head. Check out Cap Patton's Family Compound, The Midnight Ride, and then also Becoming Dangerous. That's Wayne's channel. We know what happened in Panama area. So, and remember, this is not the time to be crazy. And check out Garden State Gardener and Courtney's channel, White Family Farms, Growing Big. Because you'll be needing it next year. So I'll catch you later. God bless and good luck. And go check out the seed catalogs. Because I'm kind of working on what cabbage work for Courtney and her area. She lives in Ohio. All right, folks. Catch you later.